It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Salt Lake Bees and the Albuquerque Isotopes. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Julian Gonzalez, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping up now, Manuel Ibar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ibar.
Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
Batting second, the center fielder, Michael Koo.
Digging in now, Michael Koo. Not a lot of success in the series for him. 2 hits in 15 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Cuevas over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Victor Guerrero.
In now, Victor Guerrero, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
When you think of Matt Harvey, you think of the 2015 World Series against the Kansas City Royals. At one time known as the Dark Knight, has had some arm injuries, not quite the velocity that he used to have. He's still 93 to 95 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches aren't quite as crisp as they used to be before his injuries. He's trying to fight his way to be back to being a really good starter. He eats up some innings, but he's not the dynamic guy that he was early in his career.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Batting second.
In now,
The
Jay
designated
Harris.
hitter, Jay Harris.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting third.
Into the box now,
The left
Don
fielder,
Barry.
John
As he'll swing
Barry.
and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Noel Cuevas.
So stepping in, Noel Cuevas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Comes set and the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Line drive to center field. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fifth,
I suppose this
the
is
third
why you
baseman,
usually have the best
Russell.
defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box, Ramon Russell, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Russell, originally from the state of Alabama, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Line towards center field. Koo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 1 inning in the books here. Albuquerque's out in front, 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Travis Green. And this series has been one to forget for him so far at the plate. Just 1 hit in 14 tries.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Hubert Spencer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping in, Carlos De La Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Striding in, Miguel Vela. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Dylan Wolf.
Dylan.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
John Mora.
Into the box now, John Mora. He grounds it sharply to third and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
You know, that's sort of a tough one
Now
since it's
batting,
only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond.
Ortega.
He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Ortega. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Wolf at third. Mora is at second with nobody out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. Now both men are across the score. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across the score.
The designated
hitter. Fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Peters enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Dylan Peters.
In now, Jay Harris. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that's off the left field wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Standing in now, Don Barry. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Noah Cuevas pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is in there.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Green moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So striding forward now, Ramon Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Cool is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but
Now
he
batting,
stays in there,
the
keeps
first
that front
baseman,
shoulder closed, and just
Miguel.
rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Miguel Vela popped him up. Spencer has a play, and that's the 3rd out. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We've played 2 full. The Isotopes lead it 8-0. Now batting, Michael Hermosillo. He starts off the inning against a guy
Leading
who
off
struck
for
out the
Salt Lake,
side last inning.
right
How did they
fielder,
get to him
number
here?
21.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Vela is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Eric Merritt.
So coming to the plate, Eric Merritt. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he fouls this one off. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Tachman is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter, Rich Quezada.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rich Quezada. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Standing in, Dylan Wolf.
Leading off
he reached
for
on
the
a single
Isotopes,
in his first try.
The right
Even
fielder,
though they're up by a
Dylan
boatload early on in this one,
Wolf.
you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old
Now
ambush tactics.
the catcher.
First pitch fastball,
John
middle in, and he's able to drive
Mora.
that for a nice swing.
In now, John Mora, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past
Now
this guy's
batting.
ear. That was a
Shortstop.
scary moment.
They call that
Francisco
chuck and duck, right?
Ortega.
That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Standing in now, Francisco Ortega. That's a strike that threw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter. The
That's just a
designated
classic
hitter.
ribby knock right there,
Yay.
Dan. He's able to
Harris.
turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Stepping in now, Jay Harris. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hermosillo is there. Let's see if they try it. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the
Now
inning
batting,
now.
left fielder, Don Berry.
Digging in once again, Don Berry, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he
Now
took
batting.
a big swing at
The
that
second
one.
baseman,
Almost got it out of here for
Noel.
a three-run blast, but
Way
he'll be
back.
happy with a two-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box now, Noah Cuevas. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready with the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting,
That
the
will
third
drive a
baseman,
pitching coach crazy.
Romo.
He has the hitter down 0-2 in the
Russell.
count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
In now, Ramon Russell. Line toward the gap in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Wow, that's
The
a
center
baker's
fielder,
dozen.
number
13
3.
runs right there, and they
Mike
can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no
Tuckman.
expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Ready for another chance? Mike Tauchman. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
That ball foul.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Vela.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Vela. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, I haven't seen
The right
an
fielder,
offensive
number
explosion
20,
like this since
Dylan
I don't know when.
Wolf.
It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Digging in and looking for more, Dylan Wolf. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Koo is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 3 innings complete. Albuquerque's out in front, 14-0. Now at the plate, Manuel Ibar back to the top of the lineup as
Leading
they're
off
still
for
looking
Salt
for
Lake,
their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So he got him swinging. Manuel Ibar
the
goes down to
fielder,
become the first out here in the 4th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Victor Guerrero. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Fouled off. has a look. Now the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Ready now, Travis Green. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ready with the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Cool leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Mora. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Mora.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Green going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Ortega.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Francisco Ortega. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Green is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Jay Harris. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this.
Now
I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Green ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now
stepping in now,
second baseman,
Noel Cuevas.
Noel.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 4 full. The Isotopes lead it 16-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Hubert Spencer, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Hubert.
This one doesn't look
Spencer.
good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now to the plate, Carlos De La Cruz. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few
now
more
batting,
before he's done.
the right
Still
fielder,
a lot of game left in this one.
Hermosillo.
At the plate, Michael Hermosillo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Popped him up. Ortega waits on it, and the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. Albuquerque's out in front, 16-0. Now in the box, Ramon Russell, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hermosillo sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third. Hard liner to center field.
Koo is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 3, Mike Tuckman.
Striding in once again, Mike Tuckman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Vela.
Standing in, Miguel Vela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly...
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Eric Merritt. He'll start things out in
Leading
their
off
half
for
of the
Salt
sixth
Lake,
as they look to
the
shake
first
things
baseman,
up here for a
Eric
lineup that quite frankly
Merritt.
has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tauchman on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rich Quezada.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Quezada. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 out, nobody on. Belted high in the air out to left. Berry going back on it to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now a long throw to third, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like
The
this
batter,
since the
number
game started. 1 out, and our
Shortstop,
first run is
Manuel
90 feet away. The challenge
Eyeball.
now is to get him home.
Love you, emoji smiling face with hard eyes.
In now, Manuel Ibar, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. No hits to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only
Now
when he's
batting,
throwing
the
strikes,
center
but how
fielder,
about the amount of strikeouts?
Michael
And what's even more impressive,
Koo.
no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Michael Koo. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Quezada on third with 2 out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Lee
attention, please.
Morton gets the call
Now
to pitch
pitching
here, and he'll
for
try to
Salt Lake,
sort this mess out.
number
He's going to try to
34,
at least eat a couple
Lee
of innings for his guys.
Morton.
Dylan Wolf will be the first one
Leading
to
off
greet him here
for
as
the
he'll be forced
Isotopes,
to turn around and hit
the right
from the
fielder,
left side now.
Dylan Wolf.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And no one will track it down. A 1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Koo patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting,
Good contact
the
to start
catcher,
out the inning. Thought he might be on
Josh
base with some sort of a hit, but
Mora.
it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, John Mora, as he puts it on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Ortega.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Ortega. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Green looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Jay Harris will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Pitch on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hermosillo has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Isotopes lead it 17-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. At the plate, Victor Guerrero. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Russell is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25, Travis Green.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis Green, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now here's another pop-up, and this one will head to the opposite side of the diamond. Cuevas takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Hubert Spencer.
Now at the plate, Hubert Spencer. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Trying to pick things up where we left
Leading
off.
off,
Don
the Isotopes.
Berry. He bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Cool. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Noel Cuevas.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Noel Cuevas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a base hit on the line. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much.
Now
Fastball,
batting,
middle cut,
third
places
baseman,
it right back where it came
Ramon Russell.
Into the box, Ramon Russell. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there
fielder,
below the
number
knee.
3.
Offensive player was all over
Mike
it.
Tuckman.
Stepping in now, Mike Tuckman, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Green is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Miguel Vela.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Vela. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way
right
to
fielder,
hitting
number
for the
20,
cycle. Toughest
Dylan
one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Your
Vladimir
attention, please.
Tavares comes on to
Now
pitch now,
pitching
hoping
for
for better
Salt Lake.
results than the other
Number
arms that they've
47,
run out there in this one.
Vladimir Tavares. Now batting,
In now,
catcher,
John Mora.
John Mora.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco
Ortega
Ortega.
will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher
Now
was
back,
mentally
the
in the
designated
dugout
hitter.
already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Into the box now, Jay Harris as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Albuquerque's out in front, 21-0. So digging in now, Carlos De La Cruz. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Tuchman. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21.
These fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ready once again, Michael Hermosillo. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
1 out, nobody on. Strike him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Something to be said for home cooking,
now
apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the homestanding 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. At the plate, Eric Merritt. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Digging in, Don Barry. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The left fielder, Don
Here's
Barry.
the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Noel Cuevas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the mound.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Here it comes on 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Russell. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
The center fielder, number 3, Mike Tuckman.
Into the box, Mike Tuckman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Green is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Vela.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Vela, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Cuevas rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Dylan Wolf. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Isotopes lead it 23-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Rich Quezada, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Manuel Ibar.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Ibar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit in the air out to right. Wolf waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Koo.
Now at the plate, Michael Koo. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Vela comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
23-0 the final this afternoon. The Isotopes earned 28 hits in this one. Julian Gonzalez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Matt Harvey struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.